G'day, Steve Morgan at Fishing Media and ABT on the day before the storm, or the calm before the storm. We're at the business to business days of AFTA, the Australian Fishing Trade Association Tackle Show 2025, and I have gone around and got all of the coolest, latest and greatest tackle to show you. Let me show you what's at AFTA 25.
All right, so we've got the Live Ops range. There's a whole bunch of products in the Live Ops range. I'm going to talk you through a couple of them here. First one's probably the switcher shrimp. So this comes in a bunch of sizes, but the reverse rigging on the switcher shrimps really, I think, a super cool feature. So these come down to a 2.3 inch size, 3.5, 4.25, and a 5 inch. So super cool rigging, reverse rigging and forwards rigging. So, you know, you can rig these things with weedless, with a jig head, weighted, unweighted. You can rig them forwards and backwards. So we've built in this kind of little rigging slot into the belly where a jig head can actually sit up in there. So you can do the backwards rigging, forwards rigging. Great range of actions on these. One of the other really cool little lures in the range here is the fallout minnow. So this is the tungsten weight system, which I'll show you in the tank. The action on this guy, you can customize this however you want. The really cool bit about this is these internal tungsten weights. You can put them in, take them out, move them around, so you can totally control the sink rate and also the balance of the lure. So whether you want it head down, tail down, center weighted, get an incredible action out of these things, and you can rig them so many different ways. I haven't got time to show you all the different options here, but you can rig them in a whole bunch of different ways. So 3.5 inches, the smallest in the fallout. We've also got the Cobra and the Delta, different shapes in that. We've got the Dozer minnow as well, just talking about paddle tails. There's a lot of baits in this range, so trying to give you the real quick rundown, but heavy action paddle tail, it's a TPE bait. It's got a rigging channel here for weedless, easy rigging channel in the nose for weedless hooks just going straight through there in a rigging slot. We've got the other one, so we've got a Mirage X foil system. We've got the foil in the body. We've got a Spectre minnow and a wingman, we're calling this one. So these are a split tail sort of deal. But yeah, and the squid, we've got the little 2.5 inch jerk squid. Super cool. These come up to 9 inches, a huge range of sizes. So I think the key thing with the Live Ops range is just the range of different products have been designed to pretty much catch everything from, bream in the estuaries, flatties, snapper, barra, offshore fishing. We've got something in the range to cover pretty much every species in Australia. They've been designed for really easy rigging. They're centered, they're TPE, they're super durable. So be available on Saturdays. Get in and check them out.
Hi, Josh from Shimano Australia here to show you a couple of things for Tackle Fridays. First of all, the big pick for me is going to be the new Sustain. The old Sustain, one of the downfalls for light tackle fishing, I always thought, was it came standard with cross carbon drag, which is a bit stiff and sticky. I sort of thought they've gone to those Duracross drag washers, so that 2500 size I think is going to be absolutely the most mint bream and bass reel out there. But of course we also have the Nasky, going to be great for those jetty rats in that lower price point around the $200 mark. But you come over here with me, we have a re-release of a couple of old squidgies plus a couple of new ones. So we've brought back the original squidgy brug, great for throwing over those racks. We've got a squidgy grub. We've got the lobby that's come back now with a slight redesign made to push a little more water and then have action immediately on that fall. And then my personal favourite is the squidgy glimmer. I can already tell Steve Morgan that I have been out in the water testing these, put a Van Fook similar to how you throw an aqua, and I can make them skip exactly, jump out of the water exactly like a prawn. The last thing I think you guys will be interested in, Power Pro Tenacity. So what we've done is we've taken the abrasion resistant qualities of Power Pro, put it into an 8-strand braid. So we've brought the stated breaking strain much closer to the actual breaking strain, from 6 to 80 pound, but they've used 10-ax fibre. The abrasion resistant qualities tested side by side, we've done 15 pound versus 22 pound like grappler braid, about twice as much abrasion resistance. So if you're fishing around racks, structure, logs, whatever it is, Power Pro Tenacity is probably going to be the go.
Morning guys, Dave Young coming to you from the EJ Todd stand, and really excited to take you through some hot new products on the stand. So we're going to get cracking pretty quickly. We got the Glide Bait 90 from Molix over here. So for those guys that are looking for that finesse approach, you want that sort of silent glide style presentation, there's a great range of colours there. Really awesome, check those guys out. We've also got an MX35, a smelt style crankbait that'll hit the bottom in 12 to 14 foot. It's got a square bill, so deflect off that cover. Really good for your brim and bass guys. We've also got a deep crank for your bass guys, a Sculpo XD, so that'll hit the bottom in that 15 to 20 range. Really great product, awesome looking colour range there as well. Then we've obviously got the super impressive Molix, the Swim Shad. We've got them in a 115, a 150 and a 180 as well. Those guys are in stores at the end of the month, so check those out, the Barra guys. Really cool product. And then for the swim bait guys, we'll keep that rolling, and we'll look at the Buka brand stuff over here. So you got your trick shads in the 6-inch, are really popular, but we've got a heap of really interesting buzz bait variations. We got the big bull mullet as well, so sort of a shape and size, a profile for everyone there. So check them out in stores very shortly. Thanks very much.
Hey folks, 4 new colours from Zman and a ton of your favourites. Make sure you check out the jelly prawn, ghost chartreuse, cotton candy and fiddler crab. Also, our prawns elite have been super popular in a 3.5-inch and a 5-inch. We have now added a 3-inch and a 2.5-inch model, that deadly vibration of the antenna and the legs. Also a stack of new colours, tiger prawn, party prawn, gold rush, and for those of you wanting to rig lighter, rig heavier and also rig weedless, we've got an unrigged prawns elite in a 3.5-inch and a 5-inch model. Get stuck into them, fish on.
Marcel from BLA. We've got a new product that the tackle stores and boat stores will love. It's the BLA stainless steel tie down. So these fit on the transom of the boat trailer. Simply pull up, latch down onto your boat. It's the quickest way to get your boat on and off the trailer. Nice and safe. Stainless steel, saltwater environment. Check them out.
G'day folks, John Costello here from My Lure Box. We've got products coming this summer, and we've got some stuff that's already in tackle stores. So these things here, these are my jack burner weedless rigging setups. There's things there for nude plastics and for belly weighted, and that fits for TPE and all of your PVC plastics. This is a product that I'm excited to bring to you guys. This summer, this is my SG 160. So it's a smaller version of my soft glide, but it's got a really loose tail action on a slow roll. You can burn this across the weed areas, and it comes rigged 3 different ways, with a 1 ounce, a half ounce and an unweighted version, which I love to throw on those calm days for Barra. That's my SG 160.
Hi, it's Michael here from Froglies Offshore, and we have some great new products here at AFTA launching. I have in my hand the new colours in the Bass Day Sugar Pens. Little cracker there. Everyone knows I love my service fishing, and the old colour I used to use was a secret little colour called Medina Bone. That is the equivalent now in the sugar pens, and we have that pink prawn that has also been super popular. So a great little new product there from Bass Day in the whole range of sugar pens. Another one that's been really interesting is a 6-strand line in the blue colour. Now people say, why 6? The 6 is an unbelievable alternative between an 8 and a 4, obviously. But why? Because it gives you a little bit more abrasive resistance than a 8, but it's still flexible enough to get good casting distance. So it is the perfect balance between the soft and subtle versus the abrasion. So 4 is more abrasive resistant, 8 is less but soft and subtle. This is in between to make it a perfect option. Now this is the hottest thing we've had launched here at AFTA this year. It is the Atomic Flicks. These rods are absolutely amazing, and the feedback so far is they are way beyond the quality for the price point we're doing. So what are they from and what are they for? They actually range from $109. I'm not joking, man. That's $109 for an Atomic Flicks rod. These things are spectacular. We have a whole bunch of estuary and lighter offshore models, and guess what? We have a couple of cool ones here that I personally designed because I love this stuff. Is a 2-piece 5'10". This is designed for all those young guys riding around on those electric bikes. Nice and small, so you can put in your backpack and carry it around without hitting the trees and stuff around the place, and it can flick those little metal lures or plastics and get you about everywhere. So these rods are now available October, and check them out. These things are the hottest thing we've got at AFTA.
Hi, this is Dan from Wilson at the AFTA Trade Show. We got 4 great things here to show you this year. We got the Realis Duo Shad 52, recently re-released in some fantastic colours to suit our conditions in Australia. They're going gangbusters. We've got a new range of 3 different barra-tuned jerkbaits, all fitted with decoy YS81 trebles, ready to go straight out of the box, handle any of the sort of size barramundi we're catching. Raid fish rollers, been quite an exciting lure the last 6 months. Just a crazy thing for catching big barra. Dewies and threadies now in the river starting to take them. The smaller ones for bass, they're just a crazy lure. And then finally our range of trebles that suit all our duo lures. We got saltwater, we got freshwater, all the original trebles that go back on the lures. Super size packs, 20, 18, 16 in a pack for a retail price of $24.99. You will not find any better value for Japanese quality stuff.
G'day guys, Dan Rodriguez from Navico. We're at AFTA, and yeah, we're going to talk you through what's new for 2025. So last year we showed the Recon for the first time, so it's our first saltwater trolling motor. Comes in Simrad, but then also in Lowrance. So if you come over the other side, so the white ones are our saltwater, and then the black ones are our freshwater. The freshwaters come with obviously the trolling motor, your foot pedal, and then your remote, with the saltwater ones just coming with your remote, which has a brand new joystick feature in it as well. If you come over here, we've also got our best in show, which is the new Simrad NSS4. Yeah, so Simrad NSS4, so on a completely new operating system, which is Android based, sort of the future of where we're all heading, and yeah, we're excited to see where that goes. Yeah, so, and then what we also showed at ICAST as well was our new 25.2 software in the Lowrance side. So one of the new features is the reverse range here, where you can actually increase the amount of the angle of your active target, and then there's also a depth offset, which brings that level there down, so you can actually see the splash of your lures up on the surface. So a lot of cool stuff coming. Come see us at the Navico stand at AFTA, and we'll show you all about it.
G'day, Ben from Erici here. Just wanted to show you guys the new release of the Mega Prawn DTF. Basically designed as a heavy duty, ready to throw lure, featuring our own personal jig head hook, an NT swivel, and decoy split rings and YS81 hooks. Should be in stores this week. A few stores have already got them, and we're just waiting for the last ones to arrive.
Hi guys, Glenn from Bassman Spinnerbaits. The hot new little item at the present time is the 100mm wake walker. It's a little brother to our big one, and it's just hot off the press at the present time. Great little walking action. Ideal for our small water cod here on the northern rivers, and also down in the lower sort of Murray. Great little lure coming out, will be ready for cod opening.
Hey guys, Westy here with the AFTA Show here on the Daiwa stand. Just want to go through some new products that Daiwa's got for the freshwater guys, especially if you're bass oriented. So the first things first, we've got the Steez spinnerbait. It's they're back in the range. It's great to see a few new colours. We've got the 1/2 ounce, 3/8, and the 1/4 ounce as well. Perfect for your bass coming up into your spring season. Another one that was a great favourite for the guys, which is now going to be in stock again very soon, and that's the jig spin. So perfect for your paddle tails that we've got in the bait junkie range. River guys are going to like these, throwing them up against the sunken structure and the weed edges as well, and the grass. And also another one that's coming out very soon, and it's back in stock again for the Steez cover chatter. Same thing again, you can slow roll these up against weed edges, a little bit deeper. There is a heavier weight. This is the 1/4 ounce, as well as you can put all our bait junkie trailers on these as well. So perfect for your bass and your river estuary bass as well. An interesting one that some of the guys are going to be very excited about, and that's the drowned dragonfly. Same thing again, coming into spring when everything's come back alive again. You can be throwing this for top water. It's going to be perfect again for the rivers and the guys that chase the bass in the dams as well, on top of weed, lily pads, all that fun fishing that everyone gets excited about for springtime. So these guys here, if they're not already in tackle stores, they will be very soon. If you want to find out more information about these guys, go to the Daiwa website or head into your local stockist and find out more about them.
Okay, so just to give you guys a little bit of a little secret about this dragonfly. So that's floating at the moment. The main reason for that is because of that little wings in here. That's a hollow tube. No one else has this tube. When we make this lure, we're going to have to order this tube specifically to make this lure. So that's a little hidden secret. It's not. It looks like a silicone, just a silicone skirt, but it's actually not. It's a hollow tube. So when you pick them up, have a look inside, and to see if it's actually tube, if I'm talking the right thing or not, you can check it by yourself.
G'day everyone, I'm John Madaka. I work for Daiwa Australia. I look after the lure department at Daiwa. We've got something brand new this year, our covert jig heads. So a concealed weight design. I'll just go through a few of the design features. So we've got this angled eyelet, and what that does, it helps bring the tie point closer to the centre of gravity of the lure, helping with a more natural presentation. You'll see these little dots on the side. Now these dots are weight indicators, so depending on the weight you're going to see different dot counts on each jig head, and that just helps identify them in the jig head box. I'll give you a swim of one of our prawns rigged. So there's a little prawn. Alrighty, just going to aim out into the corner. So it just helps with that horizontal presentation. Super natural, great to fish around vertical structure. Yeah, they've worked fantastic for us so far. So these will be in store later in the year, probably around September, October. So keep an eye out. Cheers.
All right, guys, we've got a few exciting products coming through. For the brim guys, Infit, we're going to have a new models coming through. Infit BF. The BF Finesse has been a good, I guess, new addition to ourselves. So we had the rod in the range before, but now we're going to give it its own identity. So we're going to call it Infit BF. To match it up, we do have a reel, which is the Tacula BF. Same size body as 70 size reel we got in current range at the moment, but the spool's a little bit shallower. Cast a lighter line, lighter lure. Steve, you love those, and I know you're going to be definitely getting onto those. Another exciting one is the Infit Interline Limited. So you can see that limited riding there. Limited is limited. So once it comes in, it goes out. It's never going to come back. Infit Interline, even the AGS guys on there. Very light in your hand. Another exciting one for, I guess, the estuary light tackle brim guys, Flix Lean 395. So 295 has been really, really popular for us. And Steve, I know you've fished it before, I've fished it before. It's one of the great addition to the bait junkie range. So we're going to go up in a little bit bigger size, which is pretty cool. You can use it for bass, brim, anything light tackle. For the barra guys, we do have a plastics here as well, which is 7-inch prawn. John Madaka, who's in charge of this bait junkie, worked on the legs and all the details that you can think of. Got a great action. You can see that in the swim tank over there as well. Great addition for the guys that are chasing barra. To go with this, we do have a new rod. It's a black label. So this is going to replace our TD0, and particularly this model here, 732 XHB, which we got all the barra guys onto it, get it tested, make sure actions are right, so when the barra jumps up, it doesn't actually come off with the treble baits. All the details, being attention to detail, we paid everything, made sure everything's done right. So get onto those, and this is going to be a great addition for your barra fishing.
Matt Fraser here from Rapala Lures. We're here at AFTA 2025 with the new Bundy Brothers. We've got a range of 4 different jerk baits, starting with the 42 MSR, so that's a mid-suspend rattle. Gets down to 1.5 metres. Then we've got the 62 DSS, so that's a deep suspend silent. Perfect for those bass and yellows jerk baiting, and as well as floodies as well. So moving into the 82 DSS, that's a through wire, 82 mil, 15 grams, gets down to 3.5 metres on the cast on scope. So that's where you want it to get right down. It's also got Viper 41 trebles on it, along with the 112, so 12 colours in the range of all of these lures, and this guy gets down to 4.5 metres on the cast, and if you're a trolley you can get down deeper than that again. Full through wire and super strong and super deep. Bony shads, we're releasing the bony shad X's with a different hook setup, magnetic treble hook on the top there, another big Viper 41 on the bottom, awesome action at super slow speeds in 10 different colours. $34.95 retail on those guys. So that's all of our new stuff for AFTA 2025 from Rapala Lures.
Guys, Mick Horn here from Rapala, and I've got some of the most exciting things in our stand. number one for me, new to us, is the Jabber Shad. So similar to the Jabber Jaw, has that metal clicking bib. I think it's going to be dynamite on our natives, so definitely go and check them out. They're going to be available around October this year. Another one which is pretty cool, our Rapala claptail. So this is basically a plopping style bait that's got a metal top, and it's got a pretty unique sound in the water. You got that metal clicking sound. I think it's going to be dynamite on anything that loves eating a topwater, big Murray cod, barramundi, so definitely go and check them out, that Rapala claptail. Again, probably available around October. Another cool bait, you may have seen the soft pedo. We've actually got a new pre-rig version, so pretty cool thing with this, we've got actually a screw-in weight system that you can change different weights. We've actually got aftermarket weights you can put in it. Has a magnet in the body so it can hold the treble. You can rig it a couple of different ways. I think it's going to be awesome on anything from big mangrove jacks right through to barra and Murray cod. Again, I think this one's available around September, so definitely keep an eye out on them. And probably my baby and my favourite thing is Crush City. If you haven't already seen it, we've got the new Trickster. So to go with it, we've got the VMC Rise R jig head. I've been pretty lucky enough to have these and had some good finishes in tournaments using the Trickster. Available now in store. Definitely go and check them out. The new Rapala Trickster. It's going to be definitely one of those ones you want if you love chasing brim, tuskies, bonefish, all that kind of stuff. So definitely get in your local tackle store and go and check out all those new Rapala lures.
G'day, Josh from Samaki here, and I'm going to give you a sneak peek of what's coming this summer from Samaki. We have a lot of new lures coming, so our ever popular DS80 is now available in MS80. We get a lot of DMs about this, and it's coming through very shortly. Going across to whiting guys, we have a topwater prawn. Brim and bass guys, we have a subsurface tiny wake bait. And of course the brim guys, we have a sinking prawn and 2 small and medium shallow cranks. The most exciting product for me though is introducing our brand new C12. Dealers have been absolutely blown away at the quality of this. Our new Barra baitcaster, as an example, is now only 115 grams, can deadlift 7 kilos, all carbon fibre reel seat, Fuji silicone guides, 18 models, along with another probably 80 Samaki rods coming out. So big year for Samaki. Jump online, check them all out.
Hey guys, Curtis Waterman from Halco here, and I just want to run you through a couple of our new products for this year. We'll start with this. This is H95 Bloodbath, a brand new colour for us in the Laser Pro and the Max range. You can see it's a little bit of a tizzied up version of our famous white redhead, and both of them work a treat. Now this is a Laser Pro 210. Last year we released the XDD, the Crazy Deep, which dives to 30 foot, and this year we've got the 15 foot version, the DD. So a shallower running Laser Pro 210, and by combining the two in your spread, you can have a better coverage of the water column. Another one here as well is this is the Sly Dog 85, which we released a couple of years ago, but you can see there's BKK single hooks on there now. So they did have some lighter trebles on them before, but we found, even though it's a little lure, there's lots of big fish eating them, big long tails, golden trevally, things like that. So we've just beefed up the hooks a little bit, gone to the BKK singles, and you can pull a bit harder on those now. So that's great as well. And then of course the Carcass jig, which we released about a month ago, and it's been an absolute ripper for us. Sizes from 20 all the way up to 200 gram. BKK assist hooks, there's twin assists on the smaller two sizes, the 20 and 40 gram, and the single assist on the bigger ones. And my favourite thing about these is, well, one, the intense flutter action, but two, there's some classic Halco colours in the range as well, which we absolutely love.
Hey guys, Michael here, but you thought it was over. We have one more product that is the hottest tournament thing you can see at AFTA. We have the ultimate tournament rod, and it's just not saying that. This is the absolute best you can buy. It's the new Infinite series, been launched in a couple months, coming in stock. This is the Infinites from Samurai. If you check these things out, they contain the new Sisu X full carbon butt, They actually have a moulded grip to make it more comfortable to sit on your arms so they don't slip off. But the best thing about it, the TCH reel seats, titanium parts, titanium guides, and also having the brand new, and this is not available for normal manufacturers, this is a very, very high-end cloth, making it more responsive than ever. It's the new M40X cloth. This is the absolute best money can buy. Check out the whole range now.
So there you go. Hope you enjoyed that Tackle Fridays. It was the AFTA special, and there was a whole lot of awesome product there that you're going to be able to get your hands on from today in tackle stores. Some of the product maybe a little bit later in the year. I just spent a little bit of time with the guys here from Fish Finder Tech, and they've got some great sounder mounts. But what they've got is a great torch. He asked me what my favourite torch was. I said my $5 Aldi that I can charge up with USB-C. He said, I guarantee this is going to be 1,000 times better than your Aldi. So I've got one of these to test. The Fish Finder Tech torch. It's got all sorts of modes in it, and it is super bright. I'm not going to point it at the camera because it'll probably catch fire, but I'm going to have this out for the Barra tour later in the year. Maybe come back to you with some test results. It's been a good AFTA. If you come to Public Day tomorrow, make sure that you leave enough time to stand in line because there are thousands of people coming. I'm managing your expectations. If you're going to line up for a little bit, don't panic. You will get in, you will get to see all of this stuff. You can't buy any of it, but we might see you tomorrow at the AFTA Public Day at the trade show.